The world's strongest coffee, Death Wish coffee, contains 200% more caffeine than average cup of coffee. It is not recommended for people with heart conditions or people who want to sleep at some point in the next 3 days. The train station in Japan had plans to close, but they noticed that a student was the only one using it. For her, they kept the station running until she graduated high school. Japanese railway companies test blue LED lights at stations and find that it has actually decreased the number of suicides by 74%. Barbie is not the name of the popular doll, it's a nickname. The full name of the doll is Barbara Millicent Roberts. Japan is working on developing a special technology that allows homes to rise above ground enough to protect the home in case of earthquakes. The Guinness World Record for longest kiss is 58 hours, 35 minutes and 58 seconds. Coca-Cola loses $4 billion in market value as Ronaldo removes bottles at press conference. Blood donors in Sweden receive a text when their blood is used. A team of 12 high school students invented a solar-powered tent that folds into a backpack for the homeless people. Switzerland is the only country in the world which could fit 114% of its population into bunkers in case of an emergency. One of the most mysterious places, this village in Russia, is known as City of the Dead. It is believed no one returns from there. Every house is allotted for the dead members of a family. 97% of the people don't know that Osama bin Laden was a CIA agent in 1980s. You should never eat anything wrapped in the newspaper because the ink used in the newspaper sticks to the food and it is harmful to the human body. Charlie Chaplin's body was stolen after 3 months of his death. This Indian dad is filling potholes one by one after his son died because of a pothole. In the UK, if you reach your 100th birthday, you can get a personalized birthday message from the Queen. Gigantopithecus, the largest ape to have ever lived, stood 10 feet tall and weighed around 1,100 pounds, 500 kilograms. It took about 1,400 visual effects artists to create the final battle scene sequence. The most memorable moment in Avengers Endgame. In Japan, it's common to find QR codes on cemetery headstones. You can scan the code and then watch a video of the person's life. School buses are yellow in color because you can see yellow faster than any other color, even 1.24 times faster than red. There is a website called appenstacks.org that provides free textbooks to college students. It is partially funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. In 2012, Choi Gap-bok escaped from prison by squeezing his body through the food slot at the bottom of his cell door. The slot measured 5.9 inches tall and 17.7 inches wide. You can find some shops without shopkeepers in Mizoram, India, because they believe trust is most important part of life. Your mind spends about 70% of its time replaying memories and creating scenarios of perfect moments. These clothes are worn by rape victims. These dresses were kept in exhibition to prove that dress is not the reason for the rapes. The most murderous city in the world is Tijuana, Mexico. There is a glacier called Blood Falls in Antarctica that regularly pours out red liquid, making it look like the ice is bleeding. In October 2018, 2 girls aged 12 and 13 were arrested after they were found waiting in the school bathroom with butcher knives and other tools. They were planning to kill other students and drink their blood. Apple has a secret police called the Worldwide Loyalty Team that makes sure no employee leaks something. A Michigan State University professor has created a transparent solar panel that can be used in building to potentially power the entire building. Hats off to his creativity. Japanese monkeys learned how to buy food from vending machines. They pick up coins from streets and use them. Scientists have found an enormous cloud of water vapor floating in space. Located 30 billion miles away in a quasar, a massively powerful cosmic body, which contain at least 140 trillion times the amount of water in all the seas and oceans here on Earth. The angel of death, made out of knives used in crimes to murder and damage people across Europe, many still have the blood on them. It took a total of 2 years to create. A little macabre, but a timely reminder all the same. Hyundai Nexo only emits water vapor and purifies the air to 99.9%, so the gas emitted by the vehicle is purer than the ambient air. King Hamad International Airport in Saudi Arabia is bigger than the entire city of Mumbai. Vin Diesel got paid $54 million, which are around 400 crores, for just saying, "I am Groot," as a voice artist for Groot character in Marvel movies. There is no atmosphere in space, which means that sound has no medium or way to travel to be heard. You are aware of lightning in the sky. Sometimes it strikes on ground. But in some rare cases, lightning can go upwards in space too. Astronauts called them blue jets. Rich people in China hire lookalikes and send them to jail instead of themselves if they need to. Coca-Cola loses $4 billion in market value as Ronaldo removes bottles at press conference. If Galileo Galilei had invented the telescope in 1609, then how Hindus worshipped Navgrahas before his invention.